and today you're gonna look at my YouTube lighting setup. YouTube for almost 3 years now. Yeah, I first started uploading consistently back in late 2018, early 2019. So it's been 3 years now since I've started YouTube and uploading more videos. And after that time, after this 2.5 to 3 years time, I've learned a lot of new things to improve the quality of the videos. And one of those things is lighting. I think lighting is one thing that's an afterthought for a lot of early creators on this platform. People keep thinking it's the cameras, the lenses, etc. Makes the videos better, when in all reality it's the lighting that surrounds you that makes the whole video better. So I just thought to say some of the things I've learned, some of the insights I've do, and some of the things I've done to improve the lighting that overall improves the quality of these YouTube videos. So first off, there's many different ways to light your videos. You can have a moody tone, you can have a bright kind of setting like I kind of do, or you could do like a mix in between. You could add different lights in the background, or you could just keep the ones in the front. It's all up to you. All the personal choices, all the personal style. I've gone through many different evolutions. When I first started making videos, it was just the regular lighting that was just around me, whatever location I was at. Whenever I was at school, in my dorm room, in my small room here, in my bedroom. So it all depends on the situations, but in my beginning it was rough because I just had no money to do so. I just used what was around me, and as time went on, I bought my first light midway through 2019, and as the years progress, as the months progress, I've gained to learn more different lightings and stuff. So I just want to go through the different lights I have, different lighting setups I kind of switch it between every now and again, kind of build upon, because it always builds upon. It's not just one light doing this all. There's many different lights that allow you the different setup and the different techniques and stuff. So I just want to go through all that and show you what I do. So let me show you real quick what it would look like in here if I had the key lightings off. So that's one with the controller. The other one I have to physically flip a switch, so I will be right back. Flip that off. And as you can see, I am in the complete darkness. And that just shows how much lighting plays a role, especially in my room. My room is covered by trees because my room is always constantly in shade, especially during the summertime and the early fall time like we are right now. Let's turn this back on because my camera is trying to find me. That's with one lighting on. As you can see, still very dark. This light is very purple. Luckily, we got this green light to complement it. And now we are back to normal. So there's many different kind of lighting setups. There's many different techniques, many different words, and to keep things simple, I'm gonna just say I have 2 key lights right in front of me. I have kind of backlighting and practicals, as you can see in the background on this side. I also kind of do a side lighting with this lamp I have that adds a more warm tone to the video if I want a more warm tone. Just all depends on what I'm thinking about, if I think it will look good. And also another thing I forgot to mention is that I tend to record videos at night, so using natural light is almost out of the question for most of my videos. As you can see, is actually some light time, so since it's light outside I can use that, but I rarely use that. I use my main key lights to power this. And to show you, oh yeah, I forgot to, before we head on, everything's gonna be, all the lights that I use is gonna be linked down below. Of course, many other things that, like the camera I use, the microphone I use, is also gonna be linked down below. Since we talk about lighting, I am going to pull out my other camera here and show you the lights and kind of discuss them. So first, actually let's go to this one. This one right above my clothing rack here, right next to my big sign in my face. This is the first light I bought in 2019. This is from Mount Dog, I believe. This is very cheap. I believe I got this for like $35 or so. At the time, I believe you get 2 of these for like $50 on Amazon. Like I said, everything's gonna be linked down below. But this is the main key light I used for like over a year to 18 months or so. Probably close to 2 years or so. I mainly use this light to light my videos, and as time progressed I realized this light is not as powerful as I thought it was. And so about, I say 2 months ago, 2 or 3, yeah, 2 months ago, I bought this light, which this light is the Godox XL60W. Let's focus on there right there. And I bought this big giant behind softbox to do it, along with the grid, and this whole setup was probably about $160, $170. This light is crazy bright, just absolutely amazing. for over $150, you hope it'd be crazy bright. Like this is only at 10%. I mean not 10%, 30%. If I get it to focus here. It comes with a microphone, so it's only about, yeah, it's only at 30%. As you can see, I can boost this all the way up to 100%. The reason why I don't do that is because it would be way too bright, and also it makes a lot of noise because it has built-in fan, and it also makes it very hot. It can get very hot in my room very quickly, so I keep it at 30%, and I use the other key light to have like a nice, they supplement one another. So if I turn off this light, as you can see, only one half of my side of my face because it's on this side. If I turn this back on the other side, if I turn it back off, turn that off, it's basically the same thing, just opposite flip between light and dark, etc., etc. So those are my main key lights. Another technique people use is a hair lighting, which is kind of like a light that comes up here and like highlights the back of your head, or creates a nice little outline to separate you from the background, so it adds depth, adds the illusion that I'm in the big behind room, which my room is not that big at all. But hair lighting and side lighting, like this lamp, like I said from earlier, can create like a different side lighting onto my body. It creates more separation between the background. But I tend to leave that off. It just all depends if I think it's necessary at night. But the next thing we're gonna move on to is practical lighting, backlighting. There's many different words and names and techniques for these, but they just kind of, like I said earlier, adds depth into your videos, creates the illusion that you're in a bigger room than you actually are. So one of the few things I have is this lighting bolt that I got for Christmas this past Christmas. This is like $15 on Amazon. Once again, everything will be linked down below in the description. Nice little I used to have like a light bar, but I just replaced it with this because this one's a little bit brighter. But yeah, it just creates a little interest in the background instead of being just simple and plain, because if these were in the background, it'd just be completely dark in the background, but it adds more. Then I got these are like light bars. You get these cheap, you get these expensive. It just all depends on the brand and where you get it from. A lot of people are buying the Govee light bars. I believe those cost like $50 for two. I got these from Walmart. They're like $20 combined. You can change the colors. These come with a remote control right here. You can change the colors. Green, it's whatever, it's kind of whatever colors you want it to be. Whatever your favorite colors are, just change this back to normal. And then I have this clock here. This clock I've gotten about a month ago or so. This is another one of those things that has interest in the background. I think I wanted to keep something neutral after having this as orange and this is to be very different colors. This is just very simple as it's a neutral color. It's nice and white. That also came with a remote control, which you can change if you wanted to be 1 through 12 clock instead of a 24-hour clock that I have. You just check the temperature. I'm not sure the temperature is what's in the room or outside. I don't know if it's connected to the internet or not. You just change different things. It comes with a controller if you want to dim it, if you want to brighten it, etc., etc. So that's just some of the practical lighting, and I have in the background to add interest, to add depth to my videos. So that is my YouTube setup. Hopefully you gain some knowledge, gain some things of the kind of things that I do to add interest, to make my videos more appealing, more visually appealing. I know I get a lot of comments very often, especially from new people that come to my channel, say like, wow, the quality of video is so high. And lighting is definitely one of those things that adds more quality to your videos. You don't have to get it doesn't have to get very expensive. Like I said, links down below for everything. Some of the lights that I have is very cheap and affordable that you get on Amazon, get from Walmart and various other places. Just all how intricate, how perspective, how creative, what your personality is. Whatever case you want to show it, it could be all just drawn out depending on how you want to make your videos. Like I said, I want to do evolutions where it's been very simple, just using the lighting I have, using natural lighting. If you have the ability to do so, you can do that. It's cheap, it's affordable. Natural lighting is free. But over time, I'm getting to learn that sometimes it's nice to have a nice key lighting or two to brighten up the video so you can make it more consistent, especially if you're not able to use natural light if you record consistently at night. And you can also add side lighting, practical and background lighting to add more interest to your videos. So hopefully you'll learn a thing or two how to light your YouTube videos in the future. So if you like the video, please like the video. I got more content like this always coming soon, so please subscribe. That's the next video. Peace.